Hi, I'm Eleanor with the latest unmissable developments in the soaps. DCI Marsden's almost becoming a core cast member, the amount of time she spends in Albert Square, and once again she's trying to take Phil down. He's stunned to learn the investigation into Stella's death has been reopened and Marsden has interviewed Ben. Phil plays it all wrong when he upsets Ben by first giving Jay a ticket to a boxing match, then letting Jay take over driving after Ben stalls his car. Suddenly, Ben goes to see Marsden again. He wants to change his statement. Ricky remains ever hopeful that Bianca will take him back, but when she tells Carol she still loves him, her mum advises her to move on. Coincidentally, Morgan's dad Ray shows up in the square, and Bianca realises he's already met his dad. Wonder where this storyline is going. Afia is devastated that Tamwa won't communicate with her after he gets out of hospital, but he starts to warm to her until Maz reveals Yusuf beat Zainab. And Lucy is hell-bent on setting up Mandy by getting her to drunkenly buy drugs, then engineering it so Bobby discovers them. Next, we're on the cobblestones. Steve is still convinced Becky caused Tracy's miscarriage, but she suspects that Deirdre knows the real story and she demands answers from her. Danny, who's now intimate with Becky, reveals the truth, and a furious Becky breaks into the medical centre to access Tracy's records. She's foiled by Deirdre, who turns up with the police. So Becky turns to Gail to help her get Tracy's records and prove she's a liar. Will she? You bet she will. No one's happy with Sally's relationship with Frank. Not Anne, nor Rita, nor Gail, and especially not Kevin, who's just received his divorce papers. Sally's furious about the reaction, while Kev's worried when Frank gives Soph driving lessons and she tells her dad to do one when he puts his foot down. Meanwhile, Kirsty has been suspended while Tina's allegations are investigated, but Rita urges Tina to back off and think of the baby. When she does, I wonder if this olive branch might come back to whip her. Last but not least, it's Emmerdale. Oh joy, Ashley has got the job in Leeds. But before you think that's an end to the long-suffering Laurel's suffering, in comes Sandy. He's sent home to theirs after he sets off the alarm in the B&B. Then Laurel begins to feel nauseous and wonders if she might be pregnant, a whole new fresh start. But Ashley spoils things by wondering if it's Marlon's. It's a false alarm anyway because her test is negative, and she tells Ashley they should split up as he'll never trust her. Laurel leaves to stay at Nicola's, who tells Ashley he has to properly forgive his wife or lose her forever. Amy orders Val out when she tries to change her mind about the adoption, as Lydia and Kath arrive with the papers, so she moves into David's, worried that she's breaking up Val and Pollard. Meanwhile, Hazel and Aaron are growing closer again, and he confides in her that Kane lied about his attacker. Then she reveals to Bob she wants to move on and take Aaron with her. Aaron, though, is consumed by his feud with Zach. They make an uneasy truce at Zach's 60th party, but will he really leave the village with Hazel? Rodney's stunned to learn the points he took for Carl were for hitting a cyclist and he could go to prison. So the sly old dog asks for cash to keep quiet.